Hello everyone, and welcome on in to a little let's try of a new game called Warlords Battle Simulator. Now, before we start off, I do want to say I got this key for free from the devs. This game is made by RedKar Devs. We have previously played some of their games on the stream, namely Citizens Far Lands and Warlords Under Siege. And from the very quick look that I have taken at the game, the art style looks very similar to Warlords Under Siege. I could well imagine that it's built on the same engine. But this is a battle simulator, so there's not going to be any base building as in Warlords Under Siege. This is purely a battle-focused game. There are currently 3 different play modes: a campaign, a roguelike, and a sandbox. In a sandbox you can, to your own liking, set up your own army and the enemy army and just let them fight against each other. In the roguelike, you can choose your commander and go on a unique expedition during which you improve your troops. And then there's the campaign, fight in a series of challenging battles where positioning and unit selection are the key to victory. I think we're gonna take a quick look at both of these. We'll start with the campaign, get a little bit of a feeling for the game, and then check what Roguelike has in store for us. But first let's play a few campaign missions. Apparently we are fighting barbarians first. There would be undead as well, but all of this is locked. Orcs, barbarians, undead, orcs. Alright, yeah, we're gonna start off with the Barbarians 1, which hopefully is not gonna be too difficult. Cool, so this is our user interface. We have access to 4 units right now: Kingdom, Melee, Kingdom Ranged, Kingdom Melee Precise, and Kingdom Melee Swift. And these are the enemies over here: 6 Melee Barbarians with a little bit of a reach. That's probably because they have spears. 2 attack and 20 defense. That is the same that we have on our own melee units. However, ours have shorter range and they're slower. So I think the barbarians are gonna, get the drop on us if we get to fight them. Where do we... Okay, we have 350 supplies, so we should be able to build up a nice army here. Now, if this is properly, there's, in a lot of games you always have this kind of stone, scissors, papers system, where they have spears, so spears would be good against cavalry. Cavalry in turn is good against infantry. And then usually, like, sword fighters and bow and arrow people, they have a good time killing spear people. So we're gonna skip on the cavalry, and I think we also don't really need the spearmen, even though they do have more attack and defense. I think what we're gonna do is we'll just go ahead and build a quick front line of melee troops, and then we'll back that up. If I delete one of them, I can get 1 additional archer. I think I like that better. Yeah, I can put 3 archers behind them. That gives us 7 people against their 6. And 3 of ours can attack from range. I kind of feel like this should work out. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, our arrows definitely deal good damage against them. This guy, our guy here, got annihilated. But yeah, no, we are really smashing them. Quick, easy victory. I gained 2 victories because I did 1 quick trial combat in the sandbox mode. So I got the achievement for 2 victories, but let's move on to the next battle. That's a lot more of the enemy spearmen. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. But honestly, I feel like our lineup here worked pretty well. So I think we'll kind of do the same idea. We'll build a front line and I'll leave some gaps in between. We're just spreading out kind of like a group of tanks, if you will. And then we'll just back them up with archers. We have 50 points left, so let's just place 1 additional melee pawn in the middle-ish. You know what, let's do that, make that symmetrical. if I can manage. There. Much more symmetrical. I have a good feeling about this. Our archers are starting to shoot, taking out the enemy spearmen at range, and our melee guy's only task is occupying their forces while our archers shoot. And that worked like a charm. We have 3 victories total now. Same unit type again, we just get more money. Tell you what, maybe... should we try out the spearmen? I'm gonna place at least 1 spearman and 1 cavalry, just so that we see them. So maybe we have the spearmen as like the core unit, holding the center here. We're gonna have some cavalry flanking. This current lineup would leave us with enough money for... what is that? 6? 6 bowmen? But then we don't have any regular Kingdom melee units, which might be okay. Sure, let's go ahead and just try this out. Get a bit of a checkerboard formation. I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's go ahead and try it. I'm hoping that the more expensive units we just put on the field will just be more beefy, so they can hold longer while our archers pick them off. And actually, yes, this was super easy. An overwhelming victory. Even more of them. I wonder when they start adding more unit types. I want to try something here. Because our archers seem to be performing really, really well. What if we just build a whole block of archers here? And nothing else. I mean, we have enough money for like 5 frontliners. But I want to try this. How many do we have here? 5, 15, 18 archers. I don't know if they work well without tanks, but let's just try this. See how it goes. We're killing them rather quickly. A lot of them died before they reached our lines. And yeah, we did lose 1 archer. We lost 1 archer. But I get a feeling that archers are quite good units in this game. Alright, they are also getting archers now. Let's see how they compare to ours. They have a 35... This is range, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that is range. Which is a longer range than our archers. Same damage, more armor, and they're faster. So their archer units are definitely better than ours. Why don't we try... We should try to employ the cavalry units to get up to the archers quickly. So I'll try putting them at the flanks again, hoping that they will bypass the melee troops. I don't know if this is how it works. But for the melee, I think we'll just go ahead and do our basic melee and archer lineup here. 50 left. Yeah, I'll put that there. Let's see how that goes. I'm not super confident in this. No, they do charge into the melee. I was hoping that they will rush for the archers. It might be better... Yeah, see, our archers here, for a long time, they were just kind of useless because it takes them such a long time to walk up. I think we might have to... If we do lose this, and I think we will lose it, we might have to focus more on... our first defeat! Damn it. I think we have to focus more on riders, the cavalry, to get up to them quickly. So I'm gonna build a core of, let's say, 3 spearmen, and then we'll see... I wish we could afford one more cavalry. What if I take one of these out and put a cavalry there? And then we'll just add a random militia. Sure. Let's see how that goes. It might also not be a bad idea to only go cavalry. Yeah, because see, they make it to the archers very quickly. And we got this. This is going to be a victory. Very nice. Alright, so for archers, cavalry is key. This is only archers, so we're going to go only cavalry. As many as we can. With 80 left, I guess I'll put a melee unit in. At least they can survive a few hits. The archers died like our archers died very quickly. They have a high amount of archers, so they do deal a lot of damage to our cavalry, but we did get them. Right, that's quite the army over there. But I feel like we don't need much tactics, because we do need to get to the enemy archers, so I will just do the same thing again. I'm a one-trick man. We'll put in a lot of cavalry, and I guess I'll add 2 archers. One here, one there. But their archers just pick our melee troops, or our foot troops, apart as they're trying to advance on them. So I feel like when they have a lot of archers, we just need the cavalry. And up to now, that is working. Hopefully we unlock new unit types soon. God, that's a big army. A lot of spear troops though. So many that I think some archers are actually worth it here. So we're gonna have cavalry as the frontliners. Maybe one more on each side. And then we'll just back them up with archers. Alright, let me do some math. If we take 1 horse away, we get 140 back. Gives us 190. So we could place 3 more archers. I think 3 archers for 1 horse should be worth it. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll try this out. The archers allow us to deal some early damage against their spearmen. They don't really help much against their archers, but we'll see how it goes. Our cavalry is getting picked apart quite a bit, but we got this. Yeah, this is looking great. 9 victories. Beautiful. We might actually be getting close to the end of this tutorial. Ooh, they now have cavalry as well. How do their cavalry compare to ours? Our cavalry has 4.5 attack and 65 defense. Same attack, but they have more than twice of our defense. And the same speed. Oh my god, they have strong cavalry. I think what we're gonna do here is we will place a lot of the spearmen to hold back their cavalry. And they should all approach us fairly quickly. So we'll just load up with a whole bunch of archers behind the spear line. 230 left. 100 left. I guess I'll add 2 a peasant and a bowman. Let's try that one out. Hopefully our spearmen can hold long enough for our archers to kill them. But yeah, they can take a lot of damage. Look at that. They survive for a long time. 2 of them are down. We're killing the 3rd one, but there's 2 left. But I think we got this. Yeah, this is looking good. Very nice. 10 victories. Alright, they have a mix of spearmen and riders. I feel like what we just did worked really well. So we'll do that one more time. Put the archers in. See how much money we have left. 280. Just do one at a time. Yeah. We'll go with that and with that. I think that should work. It worked well the round before. Yeah, this is looking great. Now sadly, between the battles we don't see how far we have progressed through the campaign stages. I would like to see if we are at the end of the campaign yet. I think what I'll quickly do is I'll go to the main menu, and we'll look at the campaign map again. I wish there was a way to see the map in between. Alright, 11 and then 12. So how about this? We finish the Barbarians campaign, and then we're gonna take a look at the roguelike. Let's do mission 11. Ooh, we get a lot of resources, and their army is beefy. However, once again, it's just the riders and the spearmen. So I feel like we don't need to change up our tactics here. We'll just make the line of spearmen longer, and then add a longer line of bowmen behind. And actually, you know what? We're gonna double that up. One short, that's okay. I think we're gonna be golden here. The amount of archers that we have should just take out their troops quickly, I think. The art style does remind me a little bit of some of the Warcraft 3 maps that I've played. So I guess the art style of Warcraft 3. But playing this game reminds me of some of the custom maps in Warcraft 3. Alright, and now we come up to the big finale. They do have some archers in there, which makes me think some cavalry might be nice to add. So maybe we have like a 4... Let's put 6 horses in the center. Flank that with spearmen. 6 on each side? Yeah. I'll add a line of archers first, because I'm considering adding more spearmen. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Maybe we can, like... What if we add spearmen like that? Just spread out a little. And then I'll add just one more archer and one more melee troop. We'll see how that works. Yeah, what I'm hoping here is that the cavalry will breach through the center and move on to the archers. But sadly they are flanking to the sides. I guess an alternative would be to focus your cavalry on one side. They did get through though. Focus cavalry on one side and only melee on the other. That way, if they defeat the right-hand enemy troop, maybe they then move to the center back here. But we did complete Barbarians 1, meaning we have mastered fighting against them. And we would have now unlocked Undead. You know what? How about we take one look? The first battle against the Undead. We'll take a look at that, but then we'll move over to the roguelike. I just want to see what the Undead look like. For now, just a bunch of basic skeletons. I do like the swords. They look rather cool, and we're once again playing with kingdom troops. But we got a new unit here, a warrior. Let's take a good look at that one. Yeah, I have to say that does quite remind me of Warcraft, but I like it. I liked playing Warcraft. Good defense, good damage, kind of slow. Why don't we try this one here with 2 of these as a tank? Actually, we got a good amount of money. Let's do that, and we'll only add 2 archers in the back. And we even have money for an additional militia. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, the new warriors, they're really good tanks. I like that. Beautiful. Alright, so we've seen them, but I'm really, really curious about the roguelike. So we're gonna jump over to that. We will choose a commander. We have 3 commanders available. Sergeant Corin, Erst the Sentinel, and Duke Alvin. And apparently a lot of additional champions will be unlocked. Sir Galahad, I think that was actually one of the heroes you could choose in Warlords Under Siege as well. So is Anwen, I think. Yeah, so I guess this is a shared universe between Warlords Under Siege and Warlords Battle Simulator. Very nice. So, let's see. I don't know what these symbols mean. 14 fate points. You lose 1 for every loss. If they drop below 0, you lose. Alright, I just wanted to find out what the fate points mean. So, 14 fate points, 3,000 supplies, so that's the highest amount of supplies here. But Duke Elvin has more gold. Let's take a look at their abilities. With this one we receive the militia unit and archers. Here we get militia, light spearmen, courage, precise. Your units with precise keyword deal 10% more damage. Interesting. So you probably want to focus more on these spearmen. Tenacity, precise. Units with precise have 10% more hit points. Yeah, so you're kind of specializing on a certain unit type. Duke Elvin over here has light cavalry, combat training swift. Deal 20% more damage with swift and another 10%? Deal 20% more damage, deal 10% more damage. So 30% additional damage for cavalry units. I kind of like the thought of that. Just super focusing on high damage output of the cav. How about we try that? Plus, we got a lot of gold. I don't know what the gold is used for. Does that mean we only have light cavalry in the beginning? That's quite crazy. So supplies determine how many units you can place on the field, and gold can be spent in the store. Oh, there's a shop up here. So I think we'll definitely try to get to the shop, make use of the gold that we have. This one is a random event. An undead battle for 600 gold, a barbarian battle for 100 gold and an upgrade. Or the same thing here. I think we'll take the middle. Maybe we find out what this is if we are adjacent to it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take that. And here's one thing I wonder. It says 2,700 supplies. Does it mean if I use up all of my supplies right now, do they replenish in the next fight? Or does it carry over? I guess we're about to find out. I'm just gonna go ahead and place all of the horses and just send them into battle. This is overkill. I actually think we could, like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I would be comfortable with leaving these 5 out, but we're just trying to figure out if this is reset at the beginning of every battle. Yeah, horses are nice and quick. They deal a lot of damage and they just rush through the enemy archers. This is beautiful to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Wonderful. We gained 15 victories. We found 100 gold and an upgrade. What upgrade did we find? We pick one. I think this is supposed to say augment without the U. Courage armored. Your units with armored keyword deal 10% more damage. Units with brutal have more hit points, or swift units have more hit points. Beautiful. Yeah, the cavalry is swift, so we should go for that. Let's see what the shop has to offer. We could either buy upgrades or units. Archers or mages, none of them are swift, so I'm not interested in that. Do we have anything that buffs swift? Yes. More hit points for swift. I'll buy that. And we have enough money to buy both of these if we want to. 1,000 more supplies. That sounds amazing. Maybe it's not a good idea to spend all of your money, but hey, you live and you learn, right? Cool. I'm very happy that we could afford all of that. Next up, we can either kill barbarians for 600 gold, or greenskins. You know what? We haven't seen greenskins yet. Let's go ahead and fight the orcs. The loading times are very low. I do like that a lot. What do we have here? We got some orc peons and orc warriors. They are basic units, they are brutal. 150 defense, that's a lot. I wonder if the defense is actually just the HP. Because now this one has 78 defense, which, you know, looking at the numbers, it looks like a buffed value. And we have all of those buffs. Yeah, by the way, we do have 3,700. So we can use all of our supplies in every single combat. That's beautiful. Alright, go! Go! Go, my riders! Charge! It is kind of funny to just send a single unit type into the battle. It's funny because, you know, like, usually when you play games like this, you're like, oh, I should use tactics and I should create a good army lineup and stuff like that. But nope, it's just all horses. We could either fight some undead for 600 or check out an event. We don't know what events do yet, so let's go ahead and go here. An ambush! Ooh, that is a lot of troops, and they have some better spearmen. In addition to the basic peasants, they also have mountain men. Interesting. Well, instead of thinking about the tactics, let's just line up our cavalry and send them in. I love how they form like a wedge for the attack. Feels very appropriate. I mean, it doesn't feel appropriate that we charge into spearmen, but that's okay. "17 victories in total. Ooh, we gained a high tier upgrade. What does that do for us? We can either gain 2 fate points, meaning we can lose 2 additional battles, or we can buff precise or armored units. So here's one thing I don't know. There might be additional unlockable troops that are swift and armored, or swift and precise. But right now we only have the light cavalry, which is only swift. So we don't know if these will ever be good for us. I'm not planning on losing any battles, but we don't know if it might happen, so we'll just go ahead and pick up 2 additional fate points. And we don't have super much money, so I don't think the shop is going to be a good time investment. So I think we're going to do barbarians, barbarians, shop. Yeah, I like that. Plus this one also gives an upgrade. Yeah, if I knew the unit roster of this game a little better, I might have made a different decision. Like, instead of taking the fate points, I might have taken, you know, maybe the armored troop buff. But since I just don't know, I think the fate point was a safer bet. There are, by the way, yellow numbers and red numbers, so it seems like there are crits in the game. You can crit enemy units. What upgrade are we getting? Gold. Your units with armored deal more damage, or brutal deal more damage. Again, we don't know if these will come into effect, so we'll take the money. And we'll ride down here and then visit the shop. Up to now, I have to say the battles do not feel very, very challenging. But it might also just be that they start you off easy. And later, you're just, you know, this whole field is full of troops. Wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, since this is the roguelike mode, it probably does become more or less unwinnable sooner or later. Right, all of our cavalry are focusing on the left side here, giving them a lot of time to shoot at us. But yeah, we got the numbers. This is fine. Victory! Another 600 gold. That gives us 1650. I think 1650 is an amount of gold where we can visit a shop. I mean, I also like the thought of just accumulating more and more money and then buying a lot here. Because we are missing up on a free upgrade if we go to the shop now. Maybe we do a few more battles and hope that they're not overwhelming us. Yeah, let's try it. Get a bit more money. Not skip out on battles. I'm a little worried because their numbers definitely are increasing. Let's take a look at their archers. That's looking quite nice. Okay, you know what? The basic skeletons, they don't seem to be that scary. We annihilated them. Let's see what we get as a reward. We could unlock the archer unit. Receive a knight unit. Oh my god! It is armored. Swift and armored. See, yeah, so if we had unlocked the... or if we had bought the cards that improved armored damage and hit points, they would already be a lot better. I'll take them anyway. I think going forward it will be worth it to have a better unit type. Let's fight the greenskins here, just because we haven't fought them that much yet. And I like a bit of variety. Ooh, what are you guys? Wolf Riders. They look a little scary. Ooh, our knights cost 400. They have more hit points than the enemy and more damage than the enemy. I think I'm gonna try focusing on the Wolf Riders. Try to take them out before we go over here. We can afford 3 cav instead of 1 knight. So I think this is a better investment here. Start the battle. Hopefully we'll take them out before they arrive. No, that is not going to be the case. We killed 2 of them though, before they came. Yeah, we got this. We got this. The new knights are doing a great job. Alright, 600 gold. Do we want a free upgrade or do we want more money? Well, considering that we are about to go into a shop, I think I want more money. So that we can freely choose whatever we want to grab there. Man, oh man. So many troops. I kind of like the thought of standing in one corner and then not being flanked by the enemy. Yeah, that allows us to deal a lot of damage while they are still walking. If we had positioned ourselves in the middle, we would have fought the strong guys and then the weak guys would have flanked us from both sides. So we would have been taking a lot of damage the whole time. Alright, 700 gold. Let's see what's up in the shop. Ooh, that's a lot of things. All of the kingdom units have more hit points. Swift and armored. More hit points, more damage. Swift, 25% more damage. No. Your units deal more damage to Swift. Okay. More damage for Swift. Okay. We're gonna go with more hit points for all of the kingdom units. That leaves us with 2000. More damage for Swift. More hit points for Swift. And I will buff the armored as well. Before I click that, do we have any... No, I'm not interested in them. Militia and spearmen. I'd rather buff my armored troops. Good. So we definitely became a lot stronger there. And I just want to check the event again. Who knows what we might find there. We're close to entering Act 2, the forest. We started in Act 1, the valley. Another ambush. Are all of the events going to be ambushes? Probably not. Skeleton spearmen. They look interesting. I'm gonna do the same thing again. We'll line up here. Add some light cavalry. Hopefully we're gonna get more supplies soon. Because we haven't been able to increase the amount of troops that we can place in a long time. Okay, I'm only just noticing. I think the red colors is actually when we take damage. And yellow is when we deal damage to the others, if I see that right. Pick an augment, 20% more hit points to Swift. Gotta take that. I think it's paying off to focus on one unit type. Greenskins or undead? Let's go with the greenskins, because I want to fight more. I don't want to go to another shop. Ooh, is that spellcasters? An orc shaman. I wonder what they're gonna do. If it's just like a ranged attack, or if they maybe actually use some magic. But yeah, since we don't have any... We haven't picked up any new supplies, so we'll go back here. Okay, yeah, I think red is when we take damage, yellow is when we deal damage. I thought the red numbers were crits before, but that does not seem to be the case. We took quite a bit of damage in this fight. I mean, we're winning quite easily still, but we had a few deaths. And we have 24 victories up to now. And we do gain an upgrade from this. Your units deal more damage to enemies with the precise keyword. I think that's better than picking up archers, so sure. And we'll go down here to fight more greenskins. We don't have a lot of money. I don't think going to a shop would be a good idea. Let's set up over here. This doesn't seem like a... Oh, no, they do a few... This is a new unit type. I didn't notice that those were different. Makes me wish I had taken a look at it. But I'm sure we'll see them again. And then we can take a look on the next battle. But yeah, we're definitely seeing stronger and stronger enemy unit types. At least on the greenskins, I feel like the undead, up to now, they haven't become much stronger in terms of unit types, but they're just putting more and more troops into the battles and trying to overwhelm us that way. More HP to Swift units. Gotta take that one. And what is that one? Barbarians or Undead? Well, we're not really planning to go to a shop anytime soon, so I think I'll rather take the free upgrade than take the event and move along that way. Ooh, look at them hiding all the way in the back with their archers. Armored skeletons with 280 HP. That's about half the HP of our knights. Alright, we're gonna once again set up over here at the light calf. I don't like that they have so many archers. That means they deal a lot of damage before we arrive at their lines. Also, our light cavalry is outpacing the knights. I should have probably placed them a little bit further back to protect them from the arrows. Because I think the knights, they should tank this. On the other hand, the knights also have a higher damage output. So maybe the light cavalry dying first is not too big of a deal. But yeah, look at that. All of the dead horses over here. Quite a lot of damage taken. Give me a swift upgrade, come on. Yep. We could actually, since we are mostly using the knights now, maybe boosting their damage a little is not bad. I do like that this also includes the light calf, but yeah, I think in this case, I'll boost the damage of the knights. Alright, event. Is it gonna be another ambush? A magic shop sells better upgrades. I don't have a lot of money. But we can afford one thing. I'm assuming... Oh god. I think the knights also have the melee trait? But I'm not 100% on it. They should have it. Because it's a melee troop. Can we see it from here? I'm a little worried that if I click back, I'm not allowed to come back in. So I think just to be safe, we're gonna increase our damage output. All of the kingdom troops deal 20% more damage. Let's do that. But this is a good place to try. If I... Yeah, kingdom melee. I cannot click, so I cannot re-enter the shop. Good to know. Let's go to the middle. Then we can choose either direction over here. Plus it's both undead anyway. There were also additional supplies to put more troops on the battlefield. And I was strongly considering that. But I don't know. I really like boosting my current troops. Getting more buffs is always nice. But they really have a lot of numbers. I think we do need to, very soon, make sure to get more supplies. We started with a lot of supplies, which was nice. And we got the early buff as well. Yeah, I'll have to try to get more. We don't have a lot of money though, so we don't need to go to the shop. Let's go here and then to another event. Alright, what do we have there? We have armored skeletons, armored zombies, skeleton spearmen, and 2 archers in the back. I feel like that one doesn't look too scary. Let's hope that I'm right with that assumption. Oh, and I'm only now seeing that there are speed controls. So during the battle you can also speed up the game. And... holy shit, are we losing here? Oh yeah, you can also speed up the game and just fast forward to the end of it. No, we're not losing, but this was probably the hardest earned battle up to now. I did just unlock Thorold, a new hero. I'm not interested in more unit types. I think we'll keep focusing on Swift, so I'll take the gold. And check out the event. Another ambush. Alright. I want more supplies. The more battles we fight, the more I think the supplies are very necessary. I think next time supplies are available, I will absolutely pick them up. Looks like they have a new type of tank here in the front row. Took a bit to take them down, but we're doing well. This battle has me less worried than the undead battle that we just fought. Or does it? Because their cavalry is also being very strong. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Do your best. Oh, very nice. Oh boy. We need more supplies. High tier upgrade. Give me supplies, please. No supplies. We can deal more damage with all melee units, though. That is very good. Is there a shop close by? There's a shop here. This is going to be another big battle, I think. We'll definitely head for the shop and hope that we can get additional supplies. Just don't lose this battle, please. It's a similar lineup to what we just had. Armored Raiders. They got the, what is that, Elite Huscarl in the front. Whew. Yeah, I'm starting to get nervous here. Starting to get nervous. Let's see how it goes. Okay, most of their cavalry, most of the infantry is gone. We're now working on the cavalry. And they are really beefy. But it is looking good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, 850 gold. That brings us to 2,350. Please give us something with supplies. Supplies by 1,000. Beautiful. Definitely buying that. We could give more hit points to all Swift troops. I think that is good. Yeah, I feel much safer now. Let's go ahead and probably walk into another ambush. A gift. Choose a reward. Oh, random. Well, I'll just take the middle one. That is not great for us. Our troops with Brutal gain 20% more hit points. We don't really need that. I think I kind of like it when we just get item rewards, and we get an upgrade here and a high tier upgrade there. Yeah, let's go do the top line. Lots and lots of enemy troops. I'm very... Ooh, what is that? Undead Knight. I'm very happy that we have more supplies now. Let's just try to send in as many of these knights as we can. Actually, we can, yeah, add 5 light cavalry, and that perfectly uses up our money. Let's see how this goes. So happy that we have more supplies. More troops on the field. But yeah, these battles are becoming very, very scary. I'm fast forwarding. Okay, decent win here. I think if we hadn't gotten the additional supplies though, this would have been a defeat. Faster movement for melee? Nope. I'm gonna go with the supplies. I feel like the faster movement, since we are already using cavalry, it doesn't do that much for us. Alright, yep, 2 rows of that. Oh, we got more supplies. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess this is it. Oh, and I'm sending my light cavalry in first again. Wasn't paying attention. So they're gonna get picked off by the archers, probably. Yeah, some of these battles are painful. Very, very happy that we were getting a bunch of supplies. Can we get more supplies? We do get an upgrade. Combat training armored. Yeah, more damage for the knights. We'll go... I think I'll continue going with the upgrades. Keep getting a little bit of money and some upgrades. And keep sending in the knights with a little bit of light cavalry support. So many archers. Oh boy. And they have a super long range, the archers, the barbarian archers. That's kind of crazy. Good thing that we're so beefy. Nice. Very, very nice. We're up to 33 victories up to now. More hit points to Swift. Although 35% more damage to undead is also pretty good. Yeah, let's pick that one up. And I want to go to that event. We'll pick up the high tier upgrade. I'm hoping for another big supply boost. There we go. If we get rid of one of them, yeah, and then send 3 light cavalry there. I think that's better. Fast forward. Let our troops advance. Take out all of their archers. Their archers can be quite nasty. They don't have a lot of hit points, but with a long range, we unlocked Odin, another hero. With a long range and a decent damage output, actually, it can be challenging. Alright. I think I don't really know what the numbers mean here. So this is silver but 3, this is gold but 2. To me, a royal guard sounds better than a warrior or an elf. I'll just go take that. And let's check out the event here. Another ambush. Nothing new there. Oh god, what are you guys? Just a whole horde of zombies, backed by Dark Mage, Undead Knights, and so many archers. The Royal Guards cost 300, so they're cheaper than the Knights, but they don't have Swift. So all of our buffs kind of don't apply to them. Yeah, let's just go with the basic lineup. The zombies are relatively easy to kill. The Knights are gonna be... Oh, actually, the Knights were also easy to kill. I thought they would tank really well. Alright, we're running through their archer line. A little worried about the Dark Mage there. Ooh, are we gonna win that? Just barely. 2 troops left and both of them at really, really low health. Oh boy. 1,000 gold or 20% more damage will go for the damage. We don't have a lot of gold. I think I'm trying to go there. Yeah, we'll get 1,000 gold here, then check out the shop over here. And yeah, that's just another gigantic lineup. So we'll do the old tactics. That actually looks almost identical to what we just fought. Cool. Yep, taking out the zombies again. Most of their Dark Mages are gone, but not all of them. I kind of wish... I wish they had taken out this one. Oh, we might be losing... We lost this! No! We lost a fate point. Which means we didn't get gold. Oh, we also didn't advance. I'm gonna try that one more time. And what I'll do is we'll just try one long night line this time. See if that makes a difference. Hopefully that allows us to move on to the Dark Mages quicker. Yep. And then wipe up the archers. Beautiful. Oh boy. Alright, 1,000 gold. Let's hope that the shop has some supplies for us. I don't see supplies. But we can boost the hit points and the damage of the Swift troops. We could also bolster the hit points of Armored more. Sure, let's do that. I feel like we need every buff that we can get. We picked up the more damage against undead thing over here. So we should try to focus on fighting undead. And the the Knight line worked really well in the previous combat. Let's try that. Whoa, that's a lot of knights. Not knights, the Dark Mages. Wow, that's a lot of them. They wrecked us. Holy shit, let's try that one more time. And we're gonna try focusing our efforts on one side. Yeah, let's go with this one again. Yeah, add that. Maybe that's a better lineup, you know, focusing on one end. But boy, oh boy, that is a scary battle. By the way, are they throwing skulls at us? I think they're throwing skulls at us. That's entertaining. Yeah, we are not winning that. We are not winning that. We're down to 9 fate. Let's try our luck with the greenskins, I guess. Black Orc Riders, Orc Killbow, and Black Orcs. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna hope that we attack these guys first. Yeah. Without engaging their foot troops. Can we defeat these orcs? I'm not sure that we can. We have 2 troops left. That is not looking good. Alright, guys. We have hit a little bit of a dead end. With 2 battles in front of us, both of which we cannot win. And we have fate points left, but we're just running out of them 1 battle at a time. I'm gonna say the game has defeated us. We are at the end of our roguelike journey. We're not making it to the last fight, but that's okay. This was a very fun first look at Warlords Battle Simulator. I can't wait what they do with this game. I'm looking forward to trying out other heroes. Let's take a quick look at the new unlocked heroes that we got. We unlocked Thorold the Giant. Only 6 fate points, but starts with 3,200 supplies and only 550 coins. That's not a lot. But he does have the Juggernaut unlocked, a melee armored unit, the archers, and a HP boost to armored units. Then we have General Odin, starting with another 50 supplies, but only 3 fate points, a decent amount of money, has the Royal Guard, the King's Will. All Kingdom troops deal more damage, that's a good buff. All Brutal troops deal more damage. Yeah, this one is Brutal. And Armored has 10% more hit points. I'm definitely looking forward to trying out more of this. For Merlin, Galahad, and Anwen, we have to play the campaign. For the Engineer, we have to beat Roguelike. And for Wilbur, we have to beat Roguelike with all other commanders. That sounds so hard. But I definitely want to try more of this. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I will go ahead and put a link to the Steam store page down below the like in the YouTube description. But yeah, show RedKar Devs some love. Thank you, RedKar Devs, for the free key. Guys, have a nice day and see you next time.